Okay, good morning YouTube. Fat Cat Collections back at you with another watch show and tell. If you're new to my channel, basically I do really simple, straightforward, basic, not really too technical reviews of anything that I find interesting. And one of my biggest passions is watches. I love all watches, but Invicta watches is really my main, my main brand. Maybe that'll change down the road, but I just absolutely love the product and I love how much you get for your money. The designs are just fantastic, so I'm going to keep purchasing watches, and 2,000 something subscribers tells me that you guys enjoy these watches as well. So without further ado, let's discuss two watches today I want to talk about, and they're the only Invicta watches I have that are completely in gold. So today this video is going to be about Invicta gold watches here. Let me see what I actually wrote down here as the search term for what we'll actually list this under. Yeah, Invicta gold watch. Okay, basically what I just said. So I do have several Invictas that are two-tone, but I only picked out two today to do a side-by-side comparison of the ones that are in completely gold, okay, all gold. And they're very special ones because they're done in a rose tone and a yellow tone gold. That is my absolute favorite color combo on any watch. I absolutely love the two-tone gold look. I think it's a very, very rich, luxurious looking combination. And again, there's not many combinations out there, but Invicta does make like blues and blue and silvers and several different colors, but I just love the gold on gold. And the two we're going to be talking about today is they're quite an extreme difference in size. This one here is a Grand Diver, and of course one of my favorite watches in my collection, if not my favorite, is the Grand Octane. I have four of these watches and probably going to have more down the road. This one is my favorite because both these are done in the two-tone rose and yellow gold. I absolutely love that combo. I know by the lighting here, they just look like they're gold, but it's a subtle difference, and it's a beautiful difference, let me tell you. You can definitely see it on the watch. Now, let me just first, I'm going to talk a little bit about specifics on the watches. I don't really get involved too much in, huge discussion about movements and all that stuff, because I just don't know all that much about them. I'm not a watch designer, I'm a watch buyer, and I love these Invicta watches. So let's just start with the Grand Diver. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. I bought this watch because it was really inexpensive, and it's a full automatic movement. I mean, it was about $109. Pretty hard to find a automatic movement watch anywhere for $109 with this kind of quality. And of course, because I wanted something that was a little bit smaller that I could wear. I mean, I wear the big ones at work too, but I just wanted something that just in that color combo, that two-tone. I just love it. I saw this one and I had to get it. So a little bit about it. I tell you, now that I'm looking at these watches, I'm pretty careful with my watches, but I don't know if it's just lighting or what, but I'm actually putting fine scratches in my watches, and I guess that's going to happen, but I'm just wondering how it's happening. If it's happening on the inside of my jacket, maybe the buttons hitting it, because it's kind of in a weird spot. Anyway, I'll try to get to the bottom of that. So anyway, this one here is powered by a Japanese automatic movement. It's a TMI NH35A with 24 joules. If you don't know what joules are, definitely look it up. Basically, the basics on them, they actually put gemstones inside quality automatic movements on any kind of friction point, so they don't wear out. This one here, you can actually, it's automatic, so it self-winds itself by the pendulum swinging around there. I don't know if you can see that. This is, kind of basic. Like I said, I'm not a watch jewelry maker or anything like that. But basically that pendulum turns and it winds the watch. This is actually a hybrid also. You can actually self-wind the watch as well. What else here? It's naturally the movement is Japanese. The case measurement 47 millimeters by 17 millimeters in case thickness. Now, because the bottom kind of protrudes down a little bit due to the movement, you can see you're getting a lot of that thickness. There's at least, I'd say, probably 4 millimeters. So it's not actually, the case isn't really all that thick, but overall it technically is 17 millimeters. But if you had a 17 millimeter case, it would make the watch look a lot bigger. Whereas like on the Grand Octanes, the case is pretty much flat against the back of the watch. So take that with a grain of salt, 17 millimeters. It's not a really thick watch. 8 ounces is what the watch weighs unsized. 990 feet of water resistance, 22 millimeters in bandwidth, and 8.5 in length. What else? Standard screw down, crown. This one here's got the day of the week window, or the date. It's got kind of a champagne colored face, kind of more on the yellow gold side. The case is done in yellow gold. This is a full polished watch. Then you have your rose tone down the middle and your rose tone bezel. This is one of my favorites. It's just such a good looking watch. You have some Invicta engraved in the side. I mean, $100, folks. Basically $100. I mean, that's a lot of watch for $100. Beautiful. So let's move on to the next watch. Again, I have so many videos about these, and you're going to be seeing a lot more videos, but my favorite, the Grand Octane or Grand Arsenal, depending on where you buy it. This one's powered by a Swiss Ron, the 5030D chronograph movement. The movement is made with Swiss parts, so the country of origin for the movement is Switzerland, so it is a Swiss-made watch. Those of you, doesn't mean that, just because a watch says Swiss-made does not mean it's made in Switzerland. 30 millimeters in band width, 9 1/4 inches of band length, so you have a lot of, if you're a really big guy with big wrists, you have a lot of links there, so you're going to be able to wear this. What else? 660 feet of water resistance, 14 ounces unsized, and if I didn't say it already, 63 millimeters in diameter, and of course 18 millimeters in case thickness. Just a beautiful, beautiful watch. The Arsenals have the polishing down the middle, so whatever color combo you get, you're going to have polishing down the middle and satin finish on the rest of the watch with a little bit of polishing around the bezel. This particular one has rose down the middle, yellow on the sides, the case is yellow, and of course the face is yellow, and then you have your rose tone bezel. Invicta engraved in the side. This is one of my favorite watches, if I didn't say that already. When they say 63 millimeters, you'll hear it. Invicta sometimes measure their watches by the actual all the way to the crown. That measurement is to the crown. This is because your crown and function pushers are so large that it does wear like a 63 millimeter watch, but technically it's 58 millimeters at the bezel, which is a massive, massive watch. What else about this one here? Not too much else. This is model number 16027, and the other Grand Diver, if you're interested in these watches, is the 16039. Both of these, I have direct links where you can buy these off my website, PHATKATWatches.com, where it'll take you to reputable eBay sellers. My site is a referral site. I do not ship the product. I just refer you to sellers that I've bought this stuff from. So definitely check that out if you're in the market for these things. More information on there as well. Just a little side-by-side. You can see that this watch just dwarfs a 47mm watch. And this is not a small watch. 47mm is not a small watch, folks. This one makes a Rolex look small. So you can just imagine how large this watch is going to be when you get it. Okay, so now, the proof of the pudding. What my videos, I always do my videos, I put them on the wrist. And that's what's important for you to make a decision. If you're, I know, like I said, it was helpful. When I was looking to make my first Invicta watch purchase, which was the Venom, I looked at this for probably a couple of years, and I was like, dive watch. I don't know if that's for me, but I saw a guy wearing one on the wrist, and I was like, wow, that for a guy that size, that watch looks massive. I got it. I fell in love with the brand. So let me go ahead and throw the Grand Diver on the wrist first. We'll show you what that looks like. I weigh about 170 pounds. I'm about 5 foot 8 inches tall, and I have 7-inch wrists. So all these watches look really big on me. Even a 47mm watch. I mean, that still is big. I mean, it looks big on me. And, I've gotten so desensitized with wearing these enormous watches that sometimes when I wear a small one, I'm like, nobody's going to even notice that thing. But I get compliments on this watch all the time. So, again, it's not about the size of the watch. but I do prefer the larger watches. But, like I said, that's not a small watch by any means. And we get back a little bit here so you can get a better idea of the size, what it looks like on a guy my size. Okay, so there's your there's your Grand Diver watch. And let's go ahead and throw this bad boy on. This is your Grand Octane or Grand Arsenal, again, depending on where you buy it. I mean, if you're an Invicta fan, I've said this many, many times with these videos that I'm doing. If you're an Invicta fan and you do not have a Grand Octane, get one. After that, you'll be buying more of them. It's just such a nice looking watch. This thing just gets looks like you won't believe. And they also make it, if maybe you're a guy who just absolutely cannot wear a big giant watch. And let me tell you, this watch is very, very comfortable compared to like my Sea Hunter, the Sea Hunter 3 that I just reviewed. I mean, that's a heavy, heavy watch, and that one there, I mean, can get a little bit uncomfortable. This one here, I never have any problems. It's just the perfect weight. perfect size. It really is a comfortable watch for despite how large it is. But anyway, what I was saying was, if you don't like a big watch and you were like, you know what, I can't do that. They do make this in a small mid-size. Right now, you get them for about like $200 right now with the Christmas deals. Definitely check out Fat Cat Watches. It'll take you to the full-size versions, but then once you're over there, just go ahead and search for you know. Can you search? No, I think it will pull up the mid-size ones. Just make sure you look for the mid-size. They're about 48 millimeters, I believe. So you're getting kind of like the size of this watch, but you're getting this look, which is, I mean, gorgeous. Yeah, I made a video not that long ago on the what they call the female Zeus Bolt, and I put it on in a suit, and I was like, wow, this thing is just, I mean, straight classy. So, you know, even the smaller watches that they kind of market for women, you can definitely rock those. I mean, they look great on men because they're, I mean, let's face it, all these watches are just huge. Even their small ones are just big. I'll get back a little bit so you get a better idea of what it looks like here. I've got my size. Again, I have a 7-inch wrist, about 170 pounds, about 5 foot 8 inches tall. Alright, and so what I'm going to do, I've been doing lately, is I throw them both on at the same time. Again, I do not wear two watches, but this will give you a good idea of what they look like side by side on the wrist. I mean, whatever one you go with, I mean, they're both beautiful. All right, folks. Well, there you have it. There's my Invicta Gold watch review. The only two all gold Invicta models that I have. Again, I absolutely love the gold. I need to buy more of them. You just need to pay a little more for the gold ones than you do your silver ones. But again, it just depends on when you get them and where. The price does really fluctuate quite a bit. I've seen fantastic deals in these things right now due to the holidays. So I might have to pick up a few more. If you like the videos and they're helpful to you, please subscribe to the channel. More watch show and tells coming at you. I have a list here. You can see this thing's about 8 pages, and there's not a lot of yellow in it. I have over 200 videos up. Not all watches, but these are all comparisons, side-by-sides. And this is not every watch that I own that I'm able to do a comparison, but I have about 400 videos here that I have to upload, which is going to take me a really long time, but I just kind of nick away at it. Between that and the clone reviews, it's taking me some time. But 2 are going to be uploaded today, this one and the other one. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Every time I upload a video, you get a notification. And like I said, these are not all Invicta watches. These are my favorite watches that I have, Invicta, Android, and Diesel. I think there might even be a Addy K in there too, but yeah, a lot more coming with these reviews. So once again, thank you so much for watching my channel. Subscribe. If you're in the market to pick up some of these Invictas, go to PHATKATWatches.com. That'll take you to reputable sellers off eBay that I've purchased from. And it's basically just like my website's basically a shopping mall to get you to some of these Invicta watches. So anyway, with that being said, have a wonderful day and keep checking back. Take care.